I can't say the word anymore.
Damn. Can't imagine saying the N-word. Nibelhyphen. And Cozy Yahoo. How you doing, Bob Buddy? Hope your day is good and goody.
Alright, hey Cross.
Yes.
Take a guess as to how many times I'm gonna game over.
In what?
In 16.
In 16?
Yeah.
Twice?
Alright. I'll let you know if it goes over too.
I've had one game over because, like, I literally wasn't paying attention for a bit, and I didn't realize I was in combat.
I told you about my one yesterday.
Oh, that...
I just fucking ignitioned into his poison mist and it just hit me constant.
And it's just, it increased your tick output.
No, literally, I got hit like 10 times in like 2 seconds, and I didn't realize fast enough, and I was like, okay, it's game over.
Rip. Yeah, well, I'm doing good too, Bubby. Had a bit of a chill morning, man. So doing all right. Doing alrighty. At what point do the DLC missions kick in?
After you beat the game.
Like straight up, like you have to beat the game.
You gotta beat the game.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. On one hand, okay, so it's like an it's like an extended campaign, but at the same time, the concepts that they list out to me don't really feel like, it's like a whatchamacallit moment. Like as if it would require a full campaign. Antelopes are really easy to
Refugees.
Never will make you for the crystalline union.
Because they don't have to live without the crystal's blessing.
they're really easy AP points. There's just like no reason to fight the fucking there really feels like there's just no reason to fight the goddamn elite mobs outside of like occasionally needing some of them at. Because they give like they take so long to fight, they give like no fucking EXP, they give no fucking AP. I get more AP just by killing the smaller mobs because there's more of them. Like, I don't understand the balancing here. They're just not rewarding. Oh.
Auckland. Finally.
The Blockland Markets.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going. The crystalline dominion is our only chance.
Damn it.
I know, but the checkpoint.
Do
This is where
people
we're
not know
supposed
how
to
to
be
like
goods, isn't it?
how to dig up wells?
That's right.
I don't
He
understand.
said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies.
Dig up
They
wells.
say he'll have finished
You
by
know,
now.
you can make flint. I'm sure exists.
That's that then. No traders pass. No passage.
Porter for hire. Best service at the best price. Others will carry off your fortune. I'll just carry your goods.
So reliant on magic at this point, they never even bothered learning those skills. No, like I know, but even then, like
I am hurrying, my lord.
even then, like, God, there has to be some people who are like, hey, we live far enough away from the mother crystals that we've just learned to adapt. There ain't no way that there aren't some people that have adapted, but like, want something moving? Oldrick is your man. He never lost a load, and he's a third of the price of Crimson Caravans. Don't bother with the best. Put Ulrich to the test.
Scooping up all the best customers. Leave some for the rest of us.
Caravans. What is this? Fallout New Vegas? Tell a person never went camping to start a fire with sticks? None of this. But you can do it. You know? Especially if you live in the drier climates.
If our new arrivals had
There
brought
are
any
probably,
coin
that's why
with
you're not
them,
seeing them, because they
we'd
don't
be
have to move.
rich.
Like, but there has to be a couple people that actually have, you know, standard survival skills like a normal human being would. Even in this world,
I believe it.
even in this world, there has to be people with standard survival skills. And those people might be, you
Soldier
know,
like yourself
be
can do with
moved to the
hearing this.
blighting and stuff.
If ever you see a couple
But-
of brothers up in Layton's Cleft, you just pass them right on by.
Layton's Cleft.
And why is that?
Because they're duplicitous bastards who make cutthroats and footpads look like upstanding citizens by comparison. What they do is befriend a passing merchant, someone new to the area, and steer them straight into the arms of bandits. The merchant dead and his murderers busy bickering over the poor bastard's
Oh
wares.
no, we're
The brothers set to sweet talking some other unsuspecting fool.
we're the ones
Warrior.
that just got scammed.
Now, the brave soul charges into the footpad's den thinking he's doing the realm a favour, and when he's done, the brothers sweep in and loot the bandits and dead merchant both.
Yeah, there's a lazy sort of cunning to it, I suppose. You'd think they'd run out of bandits eventually.
So close to Bocklad? Not bloody likely.
I suppose you're right. Anyway, if you run it...
Thanks for the...
Oh, we were part of a scam. Oh no. We were the warrior in that context.
I wish to engage the Crimson Caravan services. Where's the proprietress?
She's otherwise engaged at present, my lord. Come back later.
No. We just helped some fucking scam artists make away with the fucking merchant's loot. To be fair, that merchant's probably dead.
And nasty. Let me, my lord. You won't regret it.
if people have come this far, they probably have their own porters, right? Or can carry their stuff on their own. Why would you risk letting random strangers carry your shit and run away with your stuff? Oh my god. Their idea of a well is just have a water crystal going. Oh my god. That's so wasteful. That's not a well anymore. That's like a fountain, maybe. Crimson Caravan. Now I see why he said New Vegas. Yep.
Well met. You're welcome anytime.
Out of my sight, wretch. I've no use for a brandy who can't even fill my cup.
Oh. Also, the message before that. That's probably why that's in there, because they don't even have to move. Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Okay, GG, I didn't game over.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes.
I thought I
Good
would.
sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
Where's my water? Oh, there it is.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the crystalline dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
Looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass.
Or without a hefty bribe.
Let's go and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Tight-fisted swines. You put your prices up a few gil, and they act like it's the end of the world.
Where's my scuffed match?
They're sweet as nectar.
That sounds like an invitation for something else.
Remember when half the people coming through here were traders from the Empire?
Aye. Now not even our own want to stick around.
Well, Clive, time to suck some dick to get through, baby.
Have you got a trader's pass? No? Then fuck off.
Find ourselves Mr. Goop.
I'll take the large one.
An excellent choice, my lord.
What's up, Goots?
Ah, Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Good.
And
Just
Juno.
tell us what happened.
Meowdy.
It's me traders. We cannot ride the caravan. It was in me pocket a minute ago.
It wouldn't surprise me.
So, to get the pass...
I know. No one knows more about...
Where do we find...
She's the owner of the Crimson Cat.
No time like...
Used to. I'm gonna check the rest of me stuff.
Right.
Oh no, he got pickpocketed. Fuck. We
Let's
just
keep an
lost
eye
our
out for
entry
this red
pass.
chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
What's next in the check?
If you're looking for the Crimson Caravans, head out of the canyon.
Okay. Here it is.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
10 mil?
We're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you.
She did, technically, kind of. We are working in association.
So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By little Ben.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well.
I don't know how a
You
tall
have
guy
an
like that
idea
didn't see
which
something really
little
fucking
band
important,
could have done this?
like, you know,
We don't intend to
tucked,
punish them.
like, towards his, like,
Just
breast.
need our pass back.
You know, it's anyone reaching up for it,
can
you're
be on
more
our
likely
way.
to see it. And they'd have to know where it is, instead
I
of just
see.
rummaging through one of your pockets
So
instead.
neither of you has a trader's pass either.
She looks like a non-Mikote version of my Final Fantasy XIV character. A little
Not
bit,
that
yeah.
anyone would take you for traders. But I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain.
You don't need to explain. We're fully aware how valuable Trader's Pass is right now. I can put 2 and 2 together.
Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential, and with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious...
So the children are stealing passes?
Yes, passes are inscribed with the names of their owners. And yet, none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passes.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is in... And the same someone... Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants. Will you stand with... You want to get your pass... And we want to catch whoever's...
Is there any other way?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get...
So either we find the people who took the pass...
All right.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know...
Clive.
A pleasure doing...
Let me guess, the red chocobo mark. Because the game's pretty consistent about giving you, yep, seals, the crimson collar.
The proprietor of the
Woof,
furniture
woof,
makers
bark,
by the
bark,
coach stop
mommy.
is spearheading the search.
Of
I
course.
suggest
The fun.
Yeah. Okay.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Come on, come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road? It'll keep you warm.
The fuck did you just say? Snake spit? The fuck?
Juicy pears! Slake your thirst without...
Are you the furniture?
Looking for something. Ah, and Eloise collared you too, eh?
She told me you were leading the hunt.
For one, that they're targeting the traders. Harder to watch your back, see? Unless, not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those...
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to...
Thank you.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion.
Fish for sale! Can I interest you?
She's asked me to help her.
Is that so? For one, this isn't a family operation. Street urchins, by the sound of it.
Orphans from the...
A few, perhaps. They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then.
It's worth it.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be? Come, taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
I know you're a fruit vendor, but talking about how your peaches are sweet as nectar really is just... Come on, woman. Please. Stop. You should scuff yourself now. Nah.
Excuse me?
Nah, I'm good.
Do you mind if I was just one?
Anything you... So guess what I'm...
Sorry.
Well, that kid was not helpful.
The finest everywhere from the free cities, all but unbreakable.
Do you have a...
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets?
No, so if they come calling...
Well, that kid's pretty new to this place, it seems. I think he's pretty innocent.
What do you want? It's all right. We're not going to... We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it.
I don't know much about it, really. He said he got a job.
Sounds...
We need to find him.
Do you know where you're...
He's usually by the...
Thank you.
Alright. We get the gist of what's happening. I don't need the auxiliary dialogue. I need my pass back.
Peaches and pears.
Shake the children and scream in their faces.
That's that then.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
I bet you this guy that's forcing people to do shit, he looks shady as fuck. And he's definitely going out of his way to not make eye contact with people.
I'm hungry.
Oh no.
And I'm broke. Enough of your whining.
Okay, hey, that's not what you say to your daughter, alright? Fucking piece of shit.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed. Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out,
Would they now?
Shit, we're in trouble now. What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Jill. You were...
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
Alright, time to torture a child. I'm gonna wave a piece of bread over his face and let him not eat it.
Thank you.
Alright, kid. There's no escape. I'm Clive motherfucking Ifrit Rosfield, bitch.
Shit. Cornered.
You ran into a corner
It's
like a
all right,
moron.
Hunter. I just want to...
That's your fault.
Fine.
I'm looking for the people who are...
Call themselves the Carstones. I knew they were bad, but didn't come at all half the time. Before, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hunter.
You found him then?
Jill.
Eloise is watching over them.
I haven't got your pass anymore. Whatever you do to me, not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for...
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Hey, wait, hold up.
We're not...
You are severely misunderstanding the situation.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo.
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister?
What's with the long ass fucking scene where it fades to black for no reason? This antagonizing moment literally didn't need to happen.
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
This part of find the urchin and find the bad people behind them is already filler enough as it is.
Theodore.
Vultures. They prey on the desperate. I've been looking into their activity. But it seems they've already... Hans is a good lad.
If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the Stones, some other... Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help, but then we all won.
God. This is beyond padding. I hate it when games are like, hey, let's fit a bunch of like side questy ass bullshit into the main quest. I'm sure it'll pay off later, but like, okay, if you're gonna do that, make it meaningful and just don't make it take so goddamn long. But it always takes so goddamn long for no reason.
Oh. So, what else? You get your traders part.
All right then.
All right. Honza, where are they?
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail.
We'll try it this time.
Back down the road towards Leighton's Cleft.
To Leighton's Cleft?
Leighton's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
Oh, you better not have scared any of my birds.
Ah.
That's that then.
Alright. Steps of the Forgotten.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your
Hi, fellas!
I doubt these were the ringleaders.
At least we know we're on the right track.
That was easy. That crystal is so haphazardly roped to that staff.
We got company. That's the lot.
Yes. There we go.
Fewer now.
I love how they're like, you're gonna have to track them secretly. But you go out and it's just like a bunch of fights.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new
especially the little ones.
It'll be a shame when they chop them off.
Scalp.
The leaders of...
They don't deserve...
I wasn't planning.
We're ready when...
Oh, I'm...
It's that guard from Bockland. Kill him! Kill them all!
sheathing animation is so snappy, it's actually awkward.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses.
Have the names been...
Not yet.
No, the problem is crime does
I recognize
pay.
some of them.
The problem is, you know, justice.
Now I just need to sort through it all.
Justice tends to come in and ruin that afterwards.
We should go and give Eloise the good news.
Justice in
Can we
quotation
leave
marks.
things here in your hands,
Imagine thinking that
Of course.
Imagine thinking that legal
Oh, and,
systems are about justice
be sure to
as
tell
much
her
as
the
they
part
are
I
about
played, won't you?
arguing contests.
I'd be glad to.
Stares at lawyers. So fucking dumb.
Goose's pass will be in here somewhere. It might take a while to find it.
Alright.
Ah, Clive.
God, you're right. She really does look like your Final Fantasy XIV character without the cat ears. And in, like, a more generic NPC outfit. But, like, everything else is very much, like, very, like, yeah.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. I only hope yours. Speaking of...
You are too. Here, Clive. Goose's pass.
Yeah, Goose, you better wear this around your fucking neck, tucked into your shirt from now on.
El, I've asked our boy, can I count on your help?
Of course. I expect you'll soon be... Would it now? Don't look so shocked.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, for a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
Oh, he's a bearer too.
It just so happens that we... And who better to join? Wouldn't you agree?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways. So what would you say to...
It would be up.
And our honor. The honor is...
Here, Clive.
The Crimson Compass?
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones.
Okay. The collar and compass. Oh, they fit together. That's kind of cute.
Well,
but also not a great idea for a, you know, a porter organization to be associated with some low-class activities, because that's like admitting you smuggle. That's probably not the best idea. Hi, Breath of Lightning Thunderstorm, Trader's Pass, Meteorites. Yay!
Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Out of my sight!
There's so many quests available nearby all of a sudden. Fuck. Alright.
If I knew where I
What do you need?
Bad news. Good, actually. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go. What exactly are you saying? I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats. So I've heard. Oh. So, gentlemen who might... Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? Sounds... So you'll do it. You won't need to go far. There's old free... Stop by. I'll be right.
Okay. A random fetch quest for 3 people to share some good wine. Alright. I don't need any further context. I'm not interested.
That's me right in if he from the certainly it's the flight.
I honestly do not care about your responses. I am going to pick up additional side quests while I'm going around, though.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise.
I don't need your life story, Jerry.
Finding someone.
You see, I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine Now, Joseph's a sellsword. The old Sir Joseph...
Live and let live. Sonic? Is that you? Live and learn. Da 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 tomorrow. Live and learn. Da 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 da.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going.
What do you want?
Just information.
Now you mention it, there was...
Which way did he go?
I buggered off down the...
Give that free item. 10 gil? Thanks, this is worthless.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I.
Well, we haven't...
Yes, we have. Those ones.
Maybe he found his...
Mum won't let me near them. Shush, no, I only told...
I'd listen to your mum.
The boy helps us out. Me, I listened to your mother bury you. Shut the fuck up, Clive. We literally wouldn't have an answer without that kid. Be thankful.
Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here?
Wow, 25 gil. It's 1/8 of a single potion. Wow, 50 gil. That's a lot of goblins.
I think we've found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me.
Ow. Either goblins or crack addicts. The goblins do look like they're on crack in this game.
Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph?
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you.
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
When do goblins not look like they're on crack? When modern day fucking gamers want to ooh-woo their goblins. That's for certain. Modern day gamers want to fuck goblins for some reason.
Anything they couldn't eat for that.
And then on top of that, they're like, oh, why do they have to be monster species? Why don't we politically correct our fucking goblins?
All the missing food. I launched myself at them, full of the others. They stole because it was that or starvation.
So you spared them?
These goblins aren't native to the area, and once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Bocklad.
I'm impressed.
Do me a favor. Let them... Oh, and don't mention...
Your secret.
I appreciate it.
Look, genuinely, there's nothing wrong with leaving monstrous races to be monstrous. You can have exceptions.
Joseph's fine.
There's exceptions everywhere.
He's certainly not.
A good man. Thank you.
You know, but they don't have to. They don't all have to be goody whatever. I actually like. I love the fact that like orcs are taking on like Mexican culture in like the new D&D stuff. But what I don't like is them just obliterating the old orc nature of raiding and pillaging. And they can be both, but I guess adding a cultural aspect to goblins, orcs, and then also saying that they're pillagers might be politically charged. But even so, like, come on.
Porter for hire.
I'm tired of people changing everything, bro. When things don't need changing.
That well-notched steel, and it might you be convinced to offer me...
How exactly do you intend?
Well, being something of a... And I require a rush. Should you accept? Well...
My...
Wonderful.
But where...
Along the old civic. Quickly.
Wait.
I always thought orcs more like Vikings. Yeah, same.
Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells.
Couldn't the new orcs just be an offshoot or something? I mean, would be nice.
I better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
But no, they want to retcon all of orc history in recent D&D, and that's the part I disagree with.
There are no crystals here.
Or have it so that, like, you know, half-orc communities or orcs that are, like, you know, or communities that are raised in civilization have made their own culture, you know, and make it an offshoot. It really shouldn't just straight up, yeah.
You'll hand over your coin, you know what's good for you.
And the overdeed. Juggled forever. I saw my dog leap for him. I don't even know how high up in the air he is. He's just being permanently air juggled until he dies and his body falls limp to the ground, this poor bastard.
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. More importantly, we have arrived. Colossal airships, we call them, with very little. Oblige me if you would. Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckis history
Haven't really been looked into what they've been doing with new D&D? Yeah, same.
Our expedition continues, and we still have much to learn.
I tend to run my own world setting lore, just in general.
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
In Warhammer Fantasy, all elves are technically the same species. They just have different cultures, like Dark Elves. Like, the only thing about that that's confusing to me is that, like, when I've seen, like Wood Elves look very different from, like, you know, like the Wood Elf, like, the leaders of said factions look very different. Because, like, isn't like the Wood Elf leader, like the super jacked up, roided ass, guy, which borderline looks like a different species even when they're not? How many times is this guy gonna get caught up in some bullshit?
Alright then. Who's first?
Farewell.
He's been transformed by the magic of the force they inhabit. He's basically the avatar of a god. Okay. See, like, I would have less problems if you know, I would have less problems if, like, in general, they've been treated with that kind of nuance, right? Like, but no, the problem about Dungeons and Dragons fantasy is that, you know, high elves and wood elves and, like, you know, Eladrin, they're all elvish, sure, but they're all biologically completely different elves, right? Like, at least that's how they've always treated them as such, rather than them just being cultural offshoots, right? D&D has never treated these races as true cultural offshoots, because once they've separated it enough, they've just quantified them as a separate species. I would rather see, you know, like, orcs, and then I would then like to see, like, you know, like, so what they would normally traditionally do is have, like, you know, like, which almost feels racist now if you think about it in modern thinking, but they'll have, like, mountain dwarves, and then they'll have, you know, hill dwarves, and then they'll have, like, you know, some other dwarf type. Like, you know, and then they could just just continue that. I don't know why they have to retroactively be like, oh no, we're changing all orcs to be very, very, like, Tex-Mex. I don't know why that's necessary. Have the traditional orc be, you know, considered like nomadic orcs, and then make other orc subspecies. But the problem is they're subspecies, not subcultures, which gets complicated in its own way. But yeah, my point was that you can have multiple cultures in one race. No, absolutely. But the way D&D has always handled them was that they are not merely subcultures. They are additionally subspecies, and because magic gets involved. And, you know, I kind of like them to stick to the roots and stick to their own guns at that point.
You're going to get yourself... Oh, not when such... As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods, and great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it
discovered. If water falls into this basin, how does it keep falling into this basin?
There is more.
Shouldn't it have filled up at some point? This implies that the water that pours into that basin is disappearing elsewhere. Wait. This isn't like Niagara Falls, which it's like a river, and the river carries away the water. Where's the water going? They installed, the Chinese pipes that bring the water back up to the top. Yeah. Facts.
Oh no. He's really got himself into trouble this time. Too slow. Still in one piece.
This is
It
very
would
much a
seem
tourist
so.
trap.
Once more, I am in your debt. And once more, you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation. But one day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my ramblings.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired. You see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late, and so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience, if you will.
Oh, a captive audience, like this fucking bot offering fucking views.
So.
Man.
And now, my good man, it is high time we returned whence we
I like that it doesn't even show up on the chat. Because it's like, oh, likely ban evader, restricted. Like, God, I hate Twitch bots.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you to.
Bots have been real bad for some reason lately. I think it's because like every couple of months, because the way Twitch bans is that they ban it by like usernames and not the actual fucking account, right? Because Twitch is fucking dumb. And every like 3 to 4 months, you're allowed to change your username. So the bots just changed their usernames. And now they're allowed to spam the same people that banned them all over again. It's just awful. As restrictive and as kind of crazy as it might sound, I think the Korean method of, hey, do you want to make an online account? Alright, give us a social security number so we know which account belongs to who. So if there's ever a scam or an issue, we can literally compare your social security number and then get that shit fixed up straight away. And or if you cause problems in a community, you know, you're banned good and proper. And you're not getting back. You know? People still trade account numbers and stuff using like the elderly and shit that don't play video games and whatever. But it would also severely restrict the number of bots you can make compared to, hey, we're Twitch. Anyone can sign up for free. That's great and all, but now I can just set up a fucking program and create 3,000 bot accounts that can do whatever the fuck I need them to.
Wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
Yeah, no, that's a great way to get my identity stolen. No, because in Korea, like, for example, in Korea, they actually look after your social security identity and details way better than they do in the US. The problem is, that's a great way to get your identity stolen because America and the West don't handle their social security situation very well, and they expect you to handle it. They force the responsibility onto you. But in Korea, they're like, oh, you're paying taxes. Your security number, we got you. And I'm like,
everyone needs a shoulder to lean on.
You can't make an account for anything in Korea without a social security number.
Right. I'd better
like you couldn't like you can't make to make a video game account for like League of Legends or Steam or like Nexon games. You need a social security number. And you know, in return, if anything goes wrong and you get scammed and hacked and shit, there's protections. because you know you prove that you're the person that knows your social security ID and all that good shit.
Might not be enough to drown our sorrows.
The problem is, once again, in the West doesn't take care of you.
Sit yourselves down, gentlemen.
The West makes it all your responsibility because your government just wants your taxes, and they don't want to do anything in return for that money.
But there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
And to point out to you, South Korea is equally as capitalistic as America can be, with even more corruption, but they still take care of your social security shit. It's fucking wild out here, man. West, we don't give a fuck. Give us your money. Yes, true. Soon. Okay. I'm 500 short. If I... Yeah, hold up. I need more AP points. Alright.
Out of my sight, wretch.
Peaches and pears.
Come on, come on!
The caravan stops next.
Juicy pears! Slake your thirst without a crystal.
What I really want to make.
Here you are, good.
Me pass? Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it.
Please stop putting it.
Well, and Theo too.
Please stop putting it where it can easily be grabbed.
You and your friend.
Wear like a necklace around your neck. Keep it close to the chest, bro. Please.
Know who to turn.
We do, and we already have. Mizelle's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fed. And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well. Eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do...
How's the kid more mature than that giant of a man, I swear to God?
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan?
Probably because he was forced to grow up and not having
all
parents.
the way
No,
to
I mean,
Twinside.
yeah, sure, but Goots
Dylan
himself
will
is.
go with you as far as the
He's
outskirts.
so embarrassingly
Then find
timid
our
for
own
how
way in.
massive of a dude he is.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.
I like how very Dragoon his leg and arm armor looks to me. Clive's.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am.
Oh, Josh was just
I have
allowed
no
in here.
difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts. And more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may. What do you know of my blood?
The most disappointingly written woman in
I
all
know
of
that
Final
it is
Fantasy.
wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding.
Of course, the blonde white woman is all about that eugenics.
Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in Gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
Of course. Yep. Not surprising at all.
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies.
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Okay. Does she seriously think if push came to shove, that Dion wouldn't preserve his own life? She's like, oh, if you support my son, you'll be allowed to live. Oh, bro! First of all, it doesn't even take a Dominic to kill you, bitch. Second of all, You think a dominant just gonna stand there and let himself get executed over bullshit? He's a fucking dragon! You dumb bitch! God, I hate the writing in this game sometimes!
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready.
I just don't understand the writing behind this character. And all the excuses that the world keeps making for this bitch somehow. She keeps living shit that she shouldn't. The moment she betrayed her country, she should have died, honestly. They killed, like, everybody else, but somehow not her. There was no reason once the Phoenix died, once they had the capital, there was genuinely no reason, none at all, that they should honor their agreements with this traitorous bitch. And now the Emperor keeps a traitor by his ear and trusts her words? This is just the holes after holes in the writing of 16 makes me want to strangle someone.
Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash. Till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
If you step on that, you bitch. How is she allowed to constantly get away with this?
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
I want to point out in a Fire Emblem, a guy who betrays you expects rewards from the other side. The guy who talks to him says, why would we want a man who betrayed their own country and just kills him? Yeah! That's what happens to traitors. They get used and discarded. Traitors always think that they're, gonna live the high life once they betray their own country. And that never happens. Nobody honors that because now you have a traitor in your midst that you can't trust. Like, don't get me wrong, there are rare exceptions where it's like, oh, well, you were just like a merchant working within the limits of this country, and you want to sell its secrets because you have no citizenship, you have no, like, anything else, but you're able to help fund a war against, whatever, so you can gain power. Okay, then this is a business transaction where there is no betraying of anything. At the very least, that could be trusted. But no! She was the wife of the King of Rosaria, who betrayed her country and somehow didn't get fucking murdered.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it.
16's gameplay is good.
Time as that is done,
its political intrigue is written by fucking monkeys. Actual fucking monkeys, bro. Like, the thing is, every part that involves Clive and Joshua's mother is trash. Is trash writing every single time. But whenever she's not involved, it's good. They should have just killed her off in the beginning. And had a different plotline at this point.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence. My prince. Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. This is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
Yes! Finally! Catharsis! Fucking took you long enough, game. Jesus. God, look how deep that hole is on the map. Jesus. Does the kid deserve to be put to death? He just seems like a pawn in the scheme as far as I've seen. I have ambivalent feelings about that. On one hand, he's a petulant child that has had no fucking representation. The only time he has ever talked, he has whined about not taking his situation seriously, and instead, you know, it was the Marie Antoinette thing of, oh, are they hungry? They have no bread? Then let them eat cake. Like it was that pretentious of a fucking moment that my empathy with this child immediately dropped to rock bottom. And it wasn't, my empathy for the kid wasn't very high to begin with either. It's clear that he, you know, he probably isn't very well educated on top of that. And once again, so doesn't take his position and role seriously in any regards whatsoever. He has let his mother take the reins on anything. And if he continues to act like this, even if he became emperor, everything would probably collapse and fall apart around him. And therefore dooming his own people while he lives a life of luxury. And I couldn't give a shit about that kid at that point. But at the same time, it's not really 100% his fault. The problem is, this is medieval times, though. In medieval times, if you exist and if you have a right to the throne, then other people are going to try to manipulate that eventually later to use him as a puppet king regardless. This isn't like an issue of morality, it is an issue of politics. The sad reality is that the politics of the medieval era require this kid to die. Otherwise, he himself will cause, once again, further issues down the line. I don't think he deserves it. But with the way this world is set up, it becomes necessary, and I get it. And on top of that, you know, he is now emperor. If you can't just remove the emperor and instate a new emperor without them gracefully stepping back or whatever. You think this kid's gonna do that? No, he's gonna bitch and whine. Say, no, but I'm the emperor. You have to listen to what I say. No one's... But, you know, at the same time, what are you gonna do, you know? He's not gonna step back from power. This kid doesn't understand the consequences of anything. And it's like the dumb fucking thing of like, oh, are you a police officer that has been abusing his power and causing issues for the department and with lawsuits? Yeah, we're gonna promote you up and away into a position where you make more money and you have a better life in exchange for not fucking things up for everybody else. Being promoted upwards so that you remove people from troublesome positions is not how we should be rewarding these people in any society whatsoever. Even if you kick this kid out onto the streets, somebody else is gonna pick him up and try to manipulate and take advantage of him. He doesn't deserve it. Not really, not yet, but he has to go. That's the sad facts of the situation. Ain't no way that you can let this child live.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
There
They're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother
It's
Crystal.
time to pull an Anakin.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav.
No.
We'll need someone to keep
Pulling
the
an
fires we
Anakin
start from
implies
going
that the
out.
murder of that child
We
is
can
completely
busy ourselves
unjustified.
scheming until he gets here.
The murder of Olivier would be somewhat
send a
justified,
Stolas
even
then.
if not completely deserved. The Jedi were evil. They kind of were. They emotionally stunted thousands of people, and they were effectively a cult. A cult in a lot of political power. Don't just stare at the fire, you dumb kid. Run!
What's happening?
Well, let's see. Will it show us? Medicine girl? Why does she have a lore?
I don't know. Torgal.
Ah, yes. The Legend of Sid. You can't forget the footnote of the medicine girl. That Sid never fucking met himself.
This way.
She's the final boss. Yeah, but not in the main game, through the DLC, you know? Fire in the sky, butterfly twice as high.
The city's...
Oh, I can't save.
Fire.
What's happening?
I'm sure Boots is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
Guard, watchman, or sentry is to be slain on sight.
But spare the citizenry. His Highness's orders were clear. The people are to come to no harm at our hands.
Those were Imperial Dragoons.
Oh no. We're gonna get caught up fighting some of those dragoons. I can already feel it. Why can't I save? Well, yeah, a good proper coup should never involve the
What's
citizen.
going on?
Let's go and
If you
see.
perform a coup and you involve the citizenry in a negative way, then you're not the good guys. You know? Like, okay, even if you incite the citizenry to riot to cause a distraction so that you can take advantage of an opening, you lose the moral high ground, right? The justification for your coup in the first place, you know? Like damn. Alright, I'm gonna use the bathroom real fast. Redo of the medicine girl? Yeah, she's gonna become a fucking, regressor. She's gonna reappear in Act 1, but she's gonna become super strong by going around and collecting a bunch of fallen technology. She'll have her own airship armada by the end of the second act.
Chat, what has Cross been yapping about? All I can say is that this is literally the part where she gets her comeuppance, so. I'm assuming he's past the merchant place.
Okay. I'm back.
Alright, Cross, what have you been yapping about?
Headphones here. Where is my Madakasu? Got a little... I nicked myself a little bit. Everything's fine, but I do want, like, my Neosporin. I don't know where I put it. Where's my Neosporin? I'll have to figure that out later.
And Cross,
Yes.
what have you been yapping about?
How the dumb blonde mom really is poorly written, should not have survived to this point. She keeps saying dumb shit that, like, criminalizes herself and also should get herself killed.
I'm gonna cut you off there.
And then I like the fact that this
cut
Q...
you off there.
Yes?
She gets her comeuppance right now.
No, I mean, look. I'm aware of that, and that's great. But, you know, it took a really long time to get to it. And I like that this coup is done properly, where they're like, yeah, leave the civilians out of this, don't hurt the civilians. And I'm like, yes, that's a good coup right there.
But first we find Goots.
Okay.
Just hope he's all right.
Did we have to?
Quickly! Cut them down!
And Mallet, Yapo, how you doing, Q? Hope you're doing good. Keep it with a tier 1 for 3 months. Yeah, baby.
Farewell.
New enemies. Oh, hello. also Dion betrayed the Empire was a self-fulfilling prophecy because of that bitch? Yeah. Absolutely. Like, did she not account for the fact that he might actually betray the Empire? Or actually betray the Emperor? Because, you know, acting against her is in the best interest of the country? Did she not even consider the fact that he might actually be like, yeah, okay, you have to go? Like, I don't understand, like... Oh, hello, Mudcrab. I don't care what you have to say, a megalo crab is a mud crab. That thing is literally just a mud crab. Skyrim it is, bro. Oh, good evacuation, yes.
There it is. The bell tower.
Right. Let's go. Ah, a goods lift.
That was easy. The tornado is so dumb, but it solves so many problems. Genuinely, the tornado solves so many problems. It's actually wild. Oh, hello.
Nice try.
That's shredded. Oh, they. Alright. Will Ignition push elite enemies?
No.
That's what I thought.
It's amazing for grouping enemies. It sucks balls against elites or bosses.
Hmm. But you could ignition and Will of the Whites into Lightning Rod all at the same time, though.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
I will say ignition is really good because again, it carries all the small enemies, so it's like whenever I get into combat, I just group everyone with ignition.
Yeah.
And it has like a 20-second cooldown or some shit, so short.
Oh, that's not too bad, yeah. I was definitely expecting to be a bit longer than that. Aha, a door.
Don't forget, you can hold left mouse. Or not left mouse, left button. Left stick.
Yeah.
Stop! In the name of His Highness!
Oh my god! And you can, like, change your direction!
Yep.
Holy shit, that's so good!
And it almost one-shots most basic enemies.
Yeah, I know, what the fuck?!
Yeah, I love ignition. It's so good.
It's more than good, it's great!
Hold on, kids. We're coming.
Shall pass.
I wish Will of the Whites with Lightning Bolt wasn't this good, dude. Oh my god.
You think it's not your playstyle, and then you actually get used to it, and you're like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah,
this is
the problem is it's not my playstyle because it's too good. I feel bad using it. Why is it so cracked, bro?
Enemies on the ramparts! Kill them!
What we are doing should not be legal. Okay. Just need 125 more to upgrade the Ifriti charge, and then 400 to get improved Garuda grab. I wish Garuda grab at least did some damage, but no, it's like purely repositional.
Yeah.
I guess it'd be too overpowered if it also did damage, but like, at least once mastered, make it do some damage, right?
Can you see him anywhere?
Oh! That's a dragon.
I mean, you are literally in dragon country, so.
We just came here to meet Goots.
Yeah, but you're in the Dragon Empire.
Oh. There we go.
It must be one of the Dragoon's pets.
Excuse me. Excuse me, please. Can I change my targeting from attack to something else?
I just unlocked dragons.
Oh my god.
I think it has something in store for us.
Get ready to move.
God damn. Oh my god! There we go. Jesus, just die! Holy shit! He just gets so much distance so constantly away from you that he's such a pain in the ass. Without the Wikes combo, that probably would have taken 4 times as long. It does so much damage, you wouldn't expect it to, but it does. White worm bones, 3 of them. Fiercely territorial nature, rare for dragons to attain any considerable size in the wild, as those constant infighting ensures that most die young. Those bred and trained in isolation by the Empire, however, do not face this problem, allowing them to grow to unthinkable proportions. How did they let this thing loose without a minder, though?
Over here, Clive! Are you alright?
Why would they just release it without a, you know, a rider?
There you are.
I don't understand.
I didn't know there'd be a dragon.
None of us did, bro. Don't worry about yourself.
All right. Let's get out of here.
Oh!
What now?
Is that Mother Crystal's heart?
Oh, that's not
What is
good.
it doing up there? Bahamut.
Oh no, is he being like mind controlled? Or is he gonna break it?
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Bahamut's Ball Z.
Bahamut's balls.
Oh, he's being controlled. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, was that not the Simpsons?
Dion, no, you poor bastard! He's been brainwashed. The war crimes! We were trying to avoid them! And this was a good coup!
Don't do this!
Everything was a good coup! And then now you involve the civilians!
Please. Now, Your Grace, I beg of you.
This is not what he wanted. Something's happened. Forgive me, Yot, but I must put a stop to this.
Your Grace!
Oh shit! Oh no! What? It's... Oh my god! It's like reforming a new fucking super crystal.
Yeah.
Why does it look like a weapon?
It's not a weapon. I'll say that right now.
It looks like a massive fucking ICBM, bro.
Take a guess as to what it is.
Terraforming device?
A what?
A terraforming device? Something to reshape the surface of the world?
So, what do we do now then?
We destroy the heart.
We might come back!
As soon as the flames die down, the Imperials and the Dalmex will move in. This may be our only chance.
And Bahamut has gone for now. You should get as far away as you can, Goots.
leave you lot in the lurch? I can't do that. If you're staying, then so am I.
Now's the time you choose to be
Everything
brave.
up before I made a run for it, so if there's out yous need, just ask. But I won't be giving it away for free. Nana'd never forgive us if I did.
Thank you, Goot.
I'm your emergency merchant right now. In case you took too much damage and used up too many items.
Do yous need out?
What do you mean big hammer? What is the big
Whatever
hammer?
yous need, leave it to me.
It's
Diamond
his big
sword.
hammer.
Anything else I can make for you?
Goats' Toll. The diamond sword. I doubt this will be better than Excalibur. But I'll
No.
yeah, I'll buy it just so I have
you.
the skin of it. The silken sash and the diamond armlets might upgrade beyond my
You can go
my
to
Drake Slayer
Reinforce.
though.
Yeah, you can just go to Reinforce and see.
Yeah.
What else I can do for you?
Reinforce. Silken Sash 2. It'd give me a fraction more HP, but I'd lose a little bit more defense. At that point, who cares?
You don't want me to make yours out
I'll,
else?
I'll just wait.
Just let me get me stuff out. Welcome
Also, yeah, I
to
agree with Mako.
Goots' Toll.
You're not gonna put Jill in the better outfit.
You've got everything you need then.
I've had her in the alt outfit for a bit, and then I swap back and forth here and there. Like,
You be brave now, boy.
like Torgal is like in his lightning form now that he's awakened his powers and shit. But Jill expressed, an interest
Drake's
back in her
tail is
previous
right there,
outfit,
Clive.
so I swapped her back for a bit. Not yet. Let me save.
I might need a moment to prepare.
Of course.
So yeah, no, I like to mix things up here and there. Widens area, increases potency. Yes. Butterflies in the sky. I can fly twice as high.
Drake's tail.
Oh, also, I disagree with Zen.
And I
I don't
dare
think you
say
need to
we'll be-
farm for AP.
I don't feel like I need to farm for AP, but I should occasionally step to the side and kill some really weak mobs here and there, like just on the way to things, right?
Well, let me put this into perspective. I'm sitting on 6,070
No more
AP,
roads.
and I have like my full build.
Find our own path.
Like,
Do you feel
I don't
that
have enough to
fight?
master one of the ults, but like, I'm almost there.
I mastered the Garuda one because that one was the cheaper alternative.
Just what we need. Another flood.
Already.
I could probably master Tornado.
There's no reason to hold back.
Now all of you die! Wow, some of them lived. What do you know? I know they're ultimates and shit, and that's why their cooldowns are so long, but I still wish they'd come back a little faster.
There's one that comes back like really fast. That's the most broken in the game. So
Also, one of the reasons why I like Jill in her standard outfit is that it emphasizes her booba a bit more.
of course.
I do it for cultural reasons, alright?
Yeah, sure, buddy. Yeah, sure. Keep telling yourself.
way to climb up.
Okay. Ooh, item. Give. Breath of Lightning Judgment Bolt. Oh man. Judgment Bolt is such a cool fucking ult too. The problem is there's so many abilities that are so cool, I want to carry them all, but you just can't fit them all. Man.
I know.
Feels bad, bro. You gotta end up just going for synergy instead. Oh, it's Phoenix!
Phoenix.
Joshua! What is he doing?
Keeping the Bahamut occupied.
Joshua! Joshua!
Joshua!
Don't, Clive. It's too dangerous.
Fuck. Hold on, Joshua. I'm coming! We have to save him.
And we will. We just need to keep moving.
Them again. Not now.
What was that?
Bahamut. He'll kill us all.
Oh, more kaiju battles!
There he is. Joshua! I'm here, brother!
Clive. He can't hear you.
Time for the second best fight
Joshua!
past Titan.
They're heading for the heart.
In like an hour.
And so should we.
Good. Gather up! Batters up! Good, it's
It'd be funny
approaching.
if they don't get hit by Earth and because they're inside the building.
God, I love the tornado Titan combo. It just does everything I need it to do. The problem is the cooldown is too long for me. Literally the only problem with it is that the cooldown is too long.
We don't have time for this!
ahead. Which is the way forward. Dude, the free charge comes back super fast. Jesus.
I told you it's like a 20-second movie.
Yeah, I know, but like, it's different experiencing it in practice compared to in theory, right?
Are those the council chambers? How are they still standing?
I don't know.
Where's the way up? Or is there no way up? Wait, hold on. No, we came up this way. Or no, I'm supposed to go down here. Okay, never mind. The battle over whether I am normal or Scuff Fox remains strong.
He'll be all right, Clive. He's a survivor.
He literally survived you killing him, Clive. Don't worry.
We're getting close.
I'm sorry, what? He's got drones!
Getting any closer.
I don't care what it wants.
Neither do I.
So usually it's one of those.
Ah, you bet. I hit dodge! That's bullshit!
I needed that.
I hit dodge, but okay. I'm just tired of this bullshit.
I don't want to know what that is. We have to end this right now.
Oh god. Snow White's lightning rod and then charging into it while simultaneously hitting him and the fucking thing. It's so dumb! It does so much damage! I actually feel like I'm strong for once!
These beasts.
But like, it only works in video games. No reasonable enemy will just stay inside of that. But fuck, it shreds.
One thing we need to focus on.
The heart.
We might be able to get up through the building.
It's worth a try.
Any of these side doors work? I hope we come across our mother so we can just fucking stab her in the heart and move on.
Quiet. There's someone up there.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Is someone there?
Oh. This bitch.
Speaking of.
What happened here?
He tried to take him from me. Oh, my boy. My darling boy.
Is this the child you made with the Emperor? Why, Mother? Why did you betray us all?
You have no right.
Shut the fuck up! We are all tired of hearing you fucking speak!
Him. We took you in, savage. Show some respect for those who raised you.
Cut off her fucking nose, please.
Honorable Elwyn, always thinking of his precious homeland. But what worth is a homeland in a world beset by the Blight?
Father did not seek to protect his country. He sought to protect his people.
A leader's duty is not to protect his people.
Yes, it
is!
is!
To protect the source of his sovereignty. The noble blood that runs in his family's veins. So long as this bloodline remains unbroken, what does it matter if a nation falls? One can always found another. Unlike him, I did my duty. I preserved my line.
Shut the
bore
fuck
the son
up!
of the noblest blood, to whom the whole world might kneel. That is why I gave Rosaria to Sambrek, that I might join my line with the Lesages and birth a savior of this benighted land, blessed by both Bahamut and the Phoenix.
Does she actually think that the Phoenix is part of her lineage? Bro, okay, you gave birth to the Phoenix's son from the father's side! It's not even part of your genetics or your lineage! You actual dumb broad! Like, none of her fucking logic ever makes sense!
You sold your country for a child.
Why did he need another? You had Joshua.
I had nothing. You were always your father's son, so very strong and bold and daring, and yet you failed to awaken. Would that Joshua had been granted 1/10 of your strength? Oh!
Does she think that after... I don't understand. Like, and then she throws a cup at us? Like, bro, she's like asking to die every single moment. I don't know how the writers keep fucking... Oh my god.
It was laughed that Elwyn's firstborn was surely the son of a concubine, and my own, not long for this world. The shame of it. The shame of being slandered by one's inferiors. How could you ever know how that feels?
You turned me into a slave, whore.
It should have been you! Why didn't the Phoenix choose you?
Wait, is she implying that she would have loved us and everything would have been okay if we had been born the Phoenix and not Joshua? Is that really what this bitch is going on about? There's no way that you didn't show him an ounce of love!
She was every waking moment.
Because he wasn't blessed.
Been trying to shoulder the burden that you and the Phoenix and the Duchy foisted on him. That's why I became his shield. To help bear the weight. But what did you do? You betrayed your own blood and surrendered your son to his fate!
Joshua, my darling boy. I never meant to hurt him. The soldiers' orders were clear. He was to be spared. Why did you survive when the only one I truly cared for died?
So you didn't love father, huh?
What? Have you not looked out of the window?
It was a means to an end.
Joshua is here! The Phoenix lives on! He's battling Bahamut as we speak!
I hate that she still has the motherly instinct to immediately protect Olivier when that roof starts collapsing. She literally had no motherly instinct this entire fucking anything until like points like this. Like, bro. Like, actually, what the fuck?
Joshua! Wake up! I am a shield of Rosaria. And I will do my duty.
Ifrit time! Yeah, baby!
Ifrit. Joshua.
Clive!
Yeah, yeet! It's time to fuck a dragon! Hell yes! And Dion's gay, so he'll enjoy it. It's fine. We'll make it work. Oh no, it's blooming like a flower. Oh god. How is this not a weapon and or terraforming device?
Also, does it laugh?
Millennia Phase 2. Oh, the emperor, the flower of the empire.
First Bahamut, then the heart.
flare. Ooh.
We'll face the consequences.
Oh shit. Yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Get fucked.
Shit. Can't reach him. Don't do this! No! Brother! I'll come back for you.
Game over, new pro tag time.
You gotta let know of triangle if you're gonna hold it.
Oh shit. Oh, I can turn it into a laser. I see.
Yeah, you either spam it and fire fireballs or lasers.
Your Highness, stop this! Please think of your people!
Dude, the fucking music. Music is so Final Fantasy 12, 12? 14, I love it. Oh, into the stratosphere. Christ. He's so tanky. So am I, but my goddamn.
I have found those things are drawing in more ether than I've ever seen.
Wait, he knows protect for Pokemon? That's not fair. No, 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 no!
Oh, game over. Another new Protecton.
Clive, thank the Founder.
It's now or never, Joshua.
Oh! We fire off the beam together! Oh, that's so good! Yeah, nice hits.
Clive, get behind me.
If you're sure.
I also really love that this is literally just 14 Bahamut.
Era flare? Jesus.
Yeah, it's literally just 14 Bahamut.
gosh, I dodged. That's bullshit. Hello? Dodge button? No, fuck me. You decided I don't give a shit if you're doing your ability or not. I'm gonna full beam blast you anyway.
Now it's my turn!
Die.
Now, Joshua!
Give me your dragon powers! I'll eat your fucking heart! Phoenix is a jet fighter with those missiles? Yeah, for real. While Bahamut is a, fucking orbital missile platform. Bahamut defeated. Da, 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 da. Why is there no... I hate it when they just don't do victory music. Also, no unique spoils to the fight. Which makes me feel like we haven't actually defeated him. And he's falling, technically. Yep.
No, you beat Muhammad.
What now?
Wait, Mother Crystal. We gotta get rid of that Mother Crystal. It's doing something to him.
This is drinking the ether. We have to stop him.
Hey, remember what happened to Titan? That he became Titan Lost?
Oh no!
Yeah, time for Bahamut Lost.
Oh shit! It instantly obliterated our shield.
Joshua, are you alright? Dallas, you have to be stronger than this. Come on, Ifrit. Show us your true power.
Resonate! Wait, did we absorb our brother? 2 in 1 Uwu? This is the most gay and Seth film moment of all time. Wait, isn't Ultima sealed inside of Phoenix right now? That means he's inside us too! Wait a second! That's bad!
No, he's not sealed. It's also, remember when I made that Dragon Ball reference? Yeah, this is the most Dragon Ball fight you'll ever fucking get, dude.
Very Dragon Ball.
You got the fusion dance. You're fighting in space now.
Are you ready? Ready!
Infinity E-blasts and shit.
Yep.
Oh my god! Absolutely Dragon Ball. risen. Bro. Light speed.
Yeah, you have an instant transmission.
How can we hope to match such power? By trusting in our own.
Woo! My parry went off early for some reason. That's right. Stand the fuck still. He has Gundam bits! Laser! No aura burst! Get staggered! Laser! Oh my lord! I don't know if I could have dodged that.
You can. Very easy, actually.
I fucked it up either way.
If you hold circle, you just sprint.
keeps waking back up.
What in the hell?
Holy shit! Biblically accurate angel-looking ass. Zeta flare. Good God.
Not today. Come on, Joshua.
Yo, speed of light ain't shit apparently. Girl, it's been half an hour. Move on from this fight.
No, this fight is really cool.
This fight is pretty peak. Light Shard. The power of the Akon Bahamut made manifest. The crystal, bright as the sun, can be heard to emit a soft hum when held to the ear.
So anyways, you want a phase 4?
Imagine.
That'd be funny.
Wait, Dion's gonna fall to his death at this point, though.
Yep. No Bahamut powers for you.
Dion!
How are we gonna save him without him burning up? How's he not gonna burn up? Burning blade. How's he gonna survive re-entry? There's so many questions.
You can do re-entry if you just go slow enough.
I suppose. Yeah, that's true. You're right. You guys are in low orbit. There's no oxygen. Yeah, that is definitely a concern.
Joshua! Clive! My brother. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You're alive. We both are. Nothing else matters.
And we were inside each other. Two brothers made one.
I never dared hope that I would see this
Dun,
day.
dun, 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 sweet home. Rosalind.
Reunited at last.
Jill.
Wait, is Ultima inside the child right now?
This is for my father.
Or is that just the illusion he was seeing?
I will not say anything.
is done. The demon that would tear our house apart is no more. Father.
Oh shit, is he dead? He better not be. We still haven't killed our mother yet.
The Mother Crystal. It's collapsing.
Right. We need to leave. No. Wait. I owe him a debt. Fine.
What the? Oh. Oh yeah. Ah! Dragon powers!
Congratulations! You now have the best mage build.
Oh, are we reading his memories now?
Yeah.
Can nothing be done to call them off?
I regret not, Your Radiance. The Dragoons answer to none but His Imperial Highness. The Council is powerless to intervene.
Madness is this, Dion.
How's that, butter, bro?
Focus all efforts on extinguishing the fires around the capital. The city can wait. Don't dally, man. Go!
Your Radiance. And I want you to find out exactly about Dalmec's movements.
It was a good coup.
By the light. Dion. Have you taken leave of your senses? Call off the Dragoons at once.
Fear not. The populace will come to no harm at their hands.
See, even then, the fucking boy was just not concerned
I am here
at all.
to save you, Father.
Save me?
A creeping darkness hides in the heart of Sanbreque. It stems from your wife.
This was the memory before he sparked, I think.
Yes, this is a flashback.
Yeah.
Not another word, Dion.
Father, though you may not see it, the darkness has taken hold of you. It has made you forget yourself.
You don't understand, Dion. I haven't forgotten myself. I'm just weak to the puss.
But I bid you remember, there was a time when you ruled not with cruelty, but with compassion. Why now do you turn your back on your people? Why now do you seek to stoke the fires of war? You too have borne witness to this change, Your Eminences. And you know, as well as I, who is responsible for it. A puppet now sits upon the throne, but cut his strings, and the Master loses her power!
What?
Dion, you bear steel before your Emperor?
That is not my Emperor.
Take him!
And not a single guard can take me, Father.
For every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. Those were your words. But when the last of your citizens has fallen, and all of their homes have been reduced to ash, what will become of your empire, of its rulers, of your god? As the Mother Crystals crumble one by one, and the Blight sweeps in to claim all that we hold dear, our people look to their Emperor for protection.
Stop redeeming over other people's redeems. Kozak says this redeems over
not to secure their futures, but to seize what is left of the twins for himself. Even if it should come at the cost of everything his loyal citizens have labored to build.
Dion, you must understand.
A small price to pay, is it not?
You've been blessed with great power, Dion. Enough to win me the world.
Okay, now the kid 100% deserved to die. Enough to win me the world. I know he's been raised off his mother's poisonous teat. But yeah, no, the kid deserved to die. I take this back. There's no theoreticals. The kid deserved to die.
So go. Claim Valestia.
Who says he's even dead?
Brother.
He doesn't even look like Venti. That's... Look how unconcerned he is when the blood washes over him.